First thing we want to do here is go to create design, and we can just put in see T for t-shirt, and then it comes up. That's fine. Okay, so I'll close this for now. And up here you can put in something like since we're only doing text, but let me kind of give you a quick. So let's say you were doing a template for something like that first. Let's see, ghost. First one we looked at was like ghosts, right? It was a ghost on a skateboard. So here we could, click on this guy, and there's our guy, right? And we can just move something if we don't like it. Go back. Let's put skateboard. And these are all fully done templates, and the way Canva works is you can kind of use these. I think it's better if you combine at least two different elements to make it your own, because some of the licensing is a little, you have to go in and read what the licensing is. So here's one actually, speaking of that skateboarding guy, you just click here. So if you wanted to make, I don't think this is better than that other one, but here's an idea where you could kind of start, you can click it and make it bigger. But yeah, I would definitely use at least two different kind of elements, because that way it becomes your own imagery, artwork, and you don't have to worry about licensing issues when someone says, hey, that's my design. So even though you're paying Canva, it still gets a little tricky with that. So be mindful of that, and we don't want to get in trouble with anybody. So now I'm just going to delete all this, and we're going to go into a set of templates. And the second one is they have graphics. So if you were looking for a ghost, you can pick this ghost here. So now this is kind of our own artwork here, because this little background and the ghost, and maybe we want a skateboard. And then you can position, like if this is in front of the ghost, you can go position and go backwards one, and then it'll go behind him. So that's kind of nice. You can change colors here. Certain things have color changes. So this one graphic has, let's say we want to change the color of that little part to gray. So we can do that. To kind of customize it, make it your own. And then we're going to go into, we're going to skip uploads because we're not uploading anything yet. We hit text here, and we can add a text box. And let's say we want to combine that, the first shirt I said we were going to do, which we haven't really been doing. Here, and you can hold down plus, and it'll just kind of make it bigger and bigger. These are two shirt designs, so I know that. I'm just trying to give you a little demo of, if you double click in there, or if you highlight it inside here, you can change the font, and you can see a preview of what it's going to look. You can even maybe type in like horror or something, or scary maybe, or Halloween, scary. Yeah, Jeepers. So there's our kind of monster already. You could make this bigger. Hold down Alt if you want it to grow centered. Okay, so that's kind of a quick rundown. Yeah, all right. Okay, so I think we're gonna continue with our shirt design here, and I'll try to give you some more. If you hit add a page, you can create another page. This background is brown because of some of the templates. So I'm just going to click here and change it to white. You can click drag here and let go, and this will bring it, and we can delete this one if we don't want this. You can keep making if you want to do like different samples. So this is great here. I would advise adding something like I'll show you my shirt that I created here. I put a little spider, and I think that just, it's not like I'm great genius, but it just, we're combining two elements, it makes it my own design, and then no one's gonna say that it's someone else's. Hey, that's mine, you know. So you could go back to elements here, and then we could put spider, whatever you want, you know. There's a spider, and then we can scale the spider down. Just grab the corner, and that's kind of what I did. You know, there's no. Okay. So here's where we could put a name, or when we make a JPEG or a PNG of this. Here's with the name. It's going to have the name. Other things we can kind of do, just to quickly go over to kind of give you some ideas what else you can do in Canva. You can click. I clicked on effects, and here you can change, like, you know, let's say I want it to be like this, you know, or reversed. You can change. You know, you have to just play with it. It's pretty. Let's say I like that. You know, that's kind of trippy. Spider. This is our design, right? So here we are. So now you could click here to resize it. We don't worry about that right now, but that's just so you know if you wanted to resize it. You can do little things like, I don't really use this, but yeah, you could, because we're doing shirts, so it's not going to be animating. So other than that, you have transparency. And all these are text things. I'm sure you're probably familiar. You can change the color of the text here. So now let's move over to exporting. So this is here. We go to share here at the top, share and download. PNG is pretty good. I would suggest that you switch it to SVG. This is going to be what's called vector. So it's going to be sharp no matter if you make it big or small. And so that it's, you know that it's crisp, but you don't want to print shirts with blurry images. So I would recommend, if you don't have SVG because you're not on the premium and you're only on the free Canva account, get PNG. So let me see. Yeah. So if we were going to do PNG, just bump up the resolution this much here to whatever that is, and then keep the transparent background, because if you don't have this, when you download this, it'll keep all the white. So when you put it on your shirt, it'll have a white block around Momster. You don't want that. So you turn on the transparency, and only PNG has this, and SVG, not JPEG. JPEG doesn't have this function. If you put transparency, then you only get Momster and the little spider. You won't get this weird white block. So, but I again suggest SVG, put the transparency, and then you click download. And then it'll just download it to your downloads folder, and then you have a copy of it with the transparency. And let's see if we can quickly look at it. There it is. I just clicked on it. Okay. And then we'll put this on our shirt.